there's a timer now. Well, that's interesting. Alright, YouTube is on. Twitter is on. There's a weird thing going on with Twitter right now. As they're slowly changing the Periscope app, which closed down last month, to a Twitter-centered base, etc. thing going on. So, quote-unquote, Periscope is on. YouTube is on, Twitch is on, Facebook is struggling. What are the odds? And now I have a timer on Streamlabs when I started up to stream. That's interesting. Just gonna wait, see if Facebook decides to connect, so I can then turn the chat, the status of the video as public. View event. It's not an event. What are you talking about? Oh, Facebook is slow to connect. I am shocked, I tell ya. Shocked. Really, I do not understand what is going on. Also, I am lying through my teeth. Ah, yeah, of course, I start the stream, and that's when my dad decides to come home. He's usually the quiet one, so there shouldn't be any issue. Other than the obvious issue of trying to connect to Facebook. Also, Picarto is struggling again, still. So this is why this entire time I've been pushing people to go more towards my Twitch and YouTube. Because they actually work. Just gonna see if I can get a sip of my tea before we switch screens. I just made it, so it's still incredibly hot. Goes to show, no matter how often you test stuff and refresh stuff and make sure everything is up to date, something's bound to go wrong inevitably. Today, Facebook does not want to connect. Not like I was drowning in messages on that part. Oh, I forgot to change my ticker. Hang on. Y'all gonna have fun here. Watching this go about live. There we go. If I find out, because I'm gonna be trying to keep an eye on the chat, on the preview window on Restream, if I find out that my image issue was all due to trying to connect to Facebook, I am going to scream. I'll be with you in a couple minutes. I'm doing a little something here. So I'm just gonna give up on that. I'm gonna turn off the Facebook tab so it doesn't... There we go. So now I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter. Okay, just gonna start my tab mate and then go get my script. I'm gonna answer that question later. For those curious, it's a completely legit question. It's, I recently posted one of my, a photo of my husband pillow, not to be confused with a husbando pillow, which is a chair-shaped pillow filled with memory foam. It can be filled with foam beads too, it depends what you prefer. Mine is memory foam, and somebody asked me where I got it, so I'll link them later. Because I like to draw while I'm in bed too. I like to draw, period. And because my bedroom is horribly lighted, I like to draw on my iPad, which is backlit. So we're just gonna start sketching that all nice and... Oh, there's somebody on Twitch! I see you! Say hi! Come on! You can say hi in French, English, and tentatively Espanol because I'm learning it. That is not the correct font. I had a little power hiccup earlier. And if I don't shut down Clip Studio after I change some stuff around, it will not remember to change. Hi, Bang Bang. You're gonna be my background while I get ready. Yeah, because I make it sound super easy, but streaming is so frickin' taxing. It's like my art. People are like, how do you draw so fast? Yeah, make it look easy. It took me like almost 40 years to get to this level. Okay? Okay, bam. What am I, 38? Took me 35 years to get here. Oh, I don't mind being a background sound as long as you're enjoying what I'm doing. in somewhat of a good mood today. I've been kind of tired this week. And I just gotta keep swimming. Gotta keep swimming. Gotta keep swimming. Oh, I don't even bother camouflaging. I mean, all my mess is on the floor and I don't film the floor, so I'm good. The rest of the mess people got to deal with. Thank you. Well, it's Sunday, so the theme is bootleg cookie. The sequel to last week's. Because last week's we were talking about how my Easter basket was going to be smaller. And I'm like, I'm just glad I'm getting chocolate. And then today we are talking about what I actually got. And honestly, it was freaking hilarious. And for those that are probably curious, yes, Lily has her own chair at the supper table. In her defense, she's a surprisingly behaved dog. Oh, I don't know. Like, if I paid some money, I could be able to live stream to several platforms just with Streamlabs instead of a restream. But I don't know if Streamlabs or stuff like that can also stream to a TikTok. It'd be something I need to look up after, because I am gonna want to look it up after. Like yesterday, my friend Edge was telling me that that a lady called him Superman, and I was like, Bollywood Superman? And then I had to see what Bollywood Superman looked like. And I was damn relieved he was handsome. Because let's be honest, Bollywood is freaking cool, okay? Okay. Like, when that musical number starts, you know you're in for a good time. I'm not even on TikTok. I can barely try to hold some sort of schedule on Instagram. Can you imagine TikTok? Ugh. Because I can't show progress of most of what I'm doing because it's for other people. It's not like I'm trying to tell you guys go and complain to the other people. No, it's just that's how it works. Oh, that's gonna be cool. And then there's the stuff I don't want to show in public, and that's okay. You know, with a bit of work, I could probably do a screen in screen. I just don't really want to do it right now, seeing as I look like an absolute psychopath when I'm drawing, so. Like, my mind is thinking, oh yay, I'm drawing little characters, yay! And my face is saying, I will kill you all and eat the skin off your face. So. I don't even draw 18 plus stuff all that often. Hi, Coco! Yeah, but Bang Bang, you've seen my face. As soon as the camera turns on, I have to go at maximum clown. I don't know if I want to eat a rotten thief's face. Sounds like it'd be bad for my cholesterol. Aren't I sufficiently evil enough? One person on YouTube, 2 people on Twitch. I'm in a good mood, but if I find out the other person on Twitch that's not talking is a bot just waiting for a keyword to tell me to buy followers, oh, I will be mad. And how's the image quality going? I've been looking. Every time I've been looking, it's been working kind of well. And just as I say that, it looks like it froze up on Restream. Not too blocky and or pixely? Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. You are evil, but I love you like you love Kinder Surprise. Oh, dear Lord, I don't know if I can handle that much love. Freezing I can deal with. Great, now I got 2 people fighting over me with the most expressive symbols of love. Cadbury cream eggs and Kinder Surprise eggs. Is this a harem manga going on? What's going on? For a moment, I think she was more disappointed than me that I got some smashed chocolate for Easter. Me, I'm just glad people are fighting over me. I don't care. This educational moment has been brought to you by Bang Bang Artistry. Bang Bang Artistry, for all your Bang Bang artistry needs. Everybody's gay for me, including straight guys. That is how attractive I am. Well, am I still on Victor? I'm still on Victor. For those curious, both Bang Bang and Coco are fellow artists. Both extremely talented. If I'm not mistaken, you can find Bang Bang Artistry on Facebook and or Instagram. Coco does not post art often. Or maybe it's just the algorithm being a piece of shit again. Anyway, they're both super good. Are they better than me? No. But I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, are you kidding me? Bang Bang's message was flagged for saying gay. Really? 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 Really, Twitch? Really? Seriously? Come on. Coco's on YouTube. Coco, if you got some social medias you want to drop in the chat, go right ahead. Yeah, that's the way I see it, because the last thing I want to do is discourage other artists that, well, not necessarily look at Bootleg Cookie, but look at my other art and go, I can't draw like that. No, you can draw exactly the way you want to. There is no need to try and emulate my style, and there is no need to think of giving up because somebody is better than you, because there's always somebody that is better than you in some stuff, and that same person can be worse than you on some other stuff, and that's how art works, and we should be building each other up and not tearing each other down. Alright, so, you know what, I'm going to write it down, just in case it's not clear on the chat, because the chat is pretty small for me on my preview windows. Oh, well, Coco did it. Thanks, Coco! I'm not gonna make the box as detailed as it is in real life, but it was so freaking funny getting this busted box and then opening it and the first 3 chocolates are completely smashed. Yeah. Bang Bang's right. You can't please everybody. No matter what you draw, how well you draw it. It's always somebody going to say, your art is shit. Because, like, there's this artist that I follow on Twitter. For some reason, she is getting an immense amount of hate, usually by jealous men, because she draws ridiculously good, hyper-realistic art. And they're like, well, show your process to prove you're not tracing. And she does. And then, you're not proving anything, you're pathetic. And, well, what do you people want? Well, I know what they want. They want her to cancel a subscription. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Because they're absolute dicks with no compassion for other people. Why else would you constantly send paragraphs, emails of hate to someone you've never met? So yeah, you can't please everybody. No way, no how. And Mom was like, I'm so sorry, it's messed up. It was the last box. There was another woman that was looking at it, so I swiped it. And I'm like, heck, I'm getting chocolate, I don't care. But the more messed up crushed chocolate I pulled out, the harder I laughed. It was so funny. Yay! We've made an art connection. I'm so happy. I'm not even that mad that the Facebook channel doesn't work today, because this week Facebook decided to go back in my my older videos and flag more of them for using music that might belong to someone else. And I'm like, first of all, fuck yes, it's music that belongs to someone else. Secondly, this is licensed music that I am allowed to use because I am following the TOS. Like, literally, I either could be paying for my subscription or let the pretzel.rocks bot post the song title in the chat. And I'm like, even if I was paying, I would like the bot to post the song title in the chat, so... Like, I'm literally following the TOS, but Facebook is like, no, no music, can't have music, no. Yeah. I'm getting some nice messages in chat. Plus, again, on level, you've done this for a long time, a lot more frequently than me. It's normal you're better in stuff and speed than me, who almost stopped for 20 years and is just finally starting to pre-sketch instead of freehanding everything. Oh, I'm a senpai. Be happy in knowing that senpai noticed you. I write my fanfic and do the art from it, knowing people are gonna hate it, but I do it for me. Yeah, I've had synopsises of Coco's fanfic, and to be quite frank, she's a frickin' genius. I've been drawing fluff myself, and I did write one fanfic. But I'm keeping it to myself and some select fews. And by select fews, I mean nobody else saw the fanfic, but they're seeing the fluff, so... Copyright flagging software is as accurate as a wrecking ball cut from his cable. That's another thing. Toei Animation got mad at me for trying to sell a $10 card of fan art of Shenron from Dragon Ball. Then someone jumped in when I complained, because of course I'm gonna complain. What do you think? Of course I'm gonna complain. Saying that company have to do this to protect their copyright. And I'm like, if I'm that much of a threat to your copyright with my $10 card, fucking hire me, okay? Don't get mad because I'm trying to unload some stock of stuff I drew. Like, literally, it's one single $10 card. I don't make prints out of these. You do whatever you feel you need to do, Bang Bang. I mean, it's the same content on either channels. That's okay, I never realized how many subscribers I got on YouTube anyway, so... So now, of course, I sent an email to Toei. I don't expect an answer, but I do expect to be a piece of shit about it. And it's not like it's the end of the world, seeing as 10 minutes after I made the complaint, I sold the card. So... making Lily's eyes extra big here because she loves her stuffies. And when she doesn't really show her top teeth, she does have them. She's a really young dog. But she mostly has an underbite, and you can't really see it here because of the stuffy. No, that's true, Bang Bang. On the good news side of thing, I've beaten Breath of Fire 2 days ago, I think. If not just frankly yesterday. And honestly, the end is a bit of a slog. So there's a lot of backtracking. The encounter rate is really high. For no reason, because Ryu wouldn't frickin' level up. So now I'm on to Breath of Fire 2, and I was not having a lucky run yesterday. I kept dying at bosses for no reason because Cat would be insta-killed. So hopefully today, after this, when I try to play a little bit, I'll have better luck. Yeah, well, most of them didn't have extra content at the time, so they had to be harder so they would last longer. This is especially true for NES games. They have to be extra hard. Oh, honestly, I would not have been able to beat Breath of Fire 1 without a guide. Because I'm assuming that game was like extremely rushed. Because the translation is lacking, to say the least. Like, there's not a lot of dialogue. There's not a lot of explanation of where to go next. And then there's the whole weird thing going on with the release of Earthbound. Terrible marketing, and it was extremely expensive to buy because it came with the in the guidebook. For those wondering why I'm hesitating so much while I talk, is because for some reason today I'm thinking in French and I have to take the time to translate it in English before I say it out loud. Hi, Paul, and it's okay. You're terribly busy lately. Are you okay though? Are you taking some time off? Because you know me, if there's anything I can do to help, I will. Like, there's some games that are fairly easy to beat without a guide like Super Mario RPG, because what you have to do is actually well explained in the game. But you actually have to make a special effort to get lost. But in most, especially early 90s RPGs, oh lord. Mid-90s gotten a little better. I never needed a guide to go through Final Fantasy VI. As long as you're okay, Paul. Yeah, Paul, we got Coco and Bang Bang today on YouTube. Everybody's together. What she can. Oh, I love doing these lines. Like, yeah, look at that. NES and SNES, N64, PS2, Xbox. Not like I'm good at games either. I'm good at RPGs because there's a lot less holes to fall through, unlike platformers. I have a shit ton of Marios. I think I've beaten 3. And I'm only counting the platform Marios because obviously I've beaten all my Mario RPGs, but... well, except Bowser's Story, I lost interest quite fast. Yeah, I somehow beaten Sticker Star, but I haven't beaten Bowser's Story. Also, I'm almost done rendering the farming comic I'm working on. 2.5 pages of work left. It's a lot of wees. It's a lot of wees. And yeah, Bang Bang, Paul is kind of a freaking lifesaver. Basically, put politely. And he's doing it right now again with some advice to Coco. See, I wasn't joking. Well, the reason I've been able to afford working only in art is thanks to him. So, yeah. Because let's be honest, I am never happier than when I'm drawing. It's doing great things for my mental health. Despite every second status of a usual cartoon is going, I am losing my shit. Drawing actually prevents me from losing my shit. I mean, literally, I work on drawing, and when I want to relax, I relax with drawing. That's how packed with peanuts I am. Oh, we've got a Pika Pika on Twitch. Thank you for following Kathy Peterson. I think I'm pronouncing that right. If not, I apologize. But thank you for the Pika Pika. It's super appreciated. Oh, yes! Phew! I'm really particular about getting the pronunciation right on names. Like, it's your name, it's important. Sometimes it's hard to explain pronunciation via text. Continuing on the good news train, I was losing hope, but yesterday I got my extra nibs that I got off of AliExpress for my Saintic, Wacom Saintic tablet, because like, including shipping, $27 for a pack of 5 nibs is a little ridiculous. So for $4, I got a pack of 10 of them. I mean, it's literally just a little bit of plastic. Why charge so much? It's not like it's got electric components or stuff like that. You know what? Same goes for Screen Tone. You go on Amazon, you look up Screen Tone, and they act like it's harder to get than gold. And they charge up, maybe sometimes even up to $40 for one pack. And then you go on B4 Comics, or even directly on Deleter, and it's like $5 a pack. Like, what the fuck? Because Amazon is acting like it's this super rare, old, nobody uses it anymore, vintage supply, and Deleter is like, yeah, we're still making them. Hey, you want some? Have some. Hey, $5. There you go. There. So I've been looking at the Screen Tone packs on eBay, just for fun. But there's like this wholesaler that either robbed a person or is liquidating a deceased mangaka's whole library of screen tones because they've been used. And yeah, it's expensive, like 124 and such, but you get one hell of a collection. And yeah, it is expensive. Like on one hand, you have all these people saying that you shouldn't pay for art, you're doing it for fun, and then the companies turn around and overprice everything for artists. Nobody wants to pay us, but they want our money that nobody wants to pay us. See where I'm going with this? And yeah, sure you can reproduce, because every time I talk about screen tones, there's always somebody that's adding that comment, so I have to mention it. Sure, you can reproduce screen tones on computers. I can do it right now as we speak. I literally have a filter over here and some brushes over here where I can just do screen tones like this. But that's not what I want to do. I want to take a knife, and that sentence can start a lot of different situations. But I want to grab a knife, and I want to frickin' cut the screen tone and have it on paper and glue it. And I finally got some sand erasers and use my little sand eraser to do some effects on top of the screen tone. Okay, I want to get into the nitty gritty. So far, I've only done 2 pieces with the screen tone I have, and I want to do more eventually. That's for sure. I'm trying to think. I really did. Yes, I did only 2. I did one Sylvando in screen tone, and I did one The Occultist. Yes, that's an alicorn Chewy. Actually, she's got a little horn and some little wings. For those that are new here, this is a style I use for my webcomic Bootleg cookie. And I usually draw better than this. Well, what the function does is it turns your layer into a screen tone layer. So let's say you already put all the colors down. You go on your colors layer and turn on the filter, and it's going to turn everything screen tone. That's why I got separate brushes. I think I used a screen tone layer for a finished drawing once, because I usually prefer to use brushes for the rare times that I do screen tone on a computer, because I absolutely love color. And I finished the drawing and then I posted it. And somebody made fun of me, asking me if the character was a self-insert, and I was like, no, here's the character in color. And they were like, I had no idea she was blonde. Because apparently I'm not allowed to draw female characters with short hair without people telling me, oh, you drew yourself. No, I did not. I'm gonna take off my housecoat real quick. I am sweating like a pig in a bacon factory. Okay. Oh, thank you, Catty. Cat. Well, thank you, Kathy. There we. Okay. Why did I forget? For some reason, my brain is screaming at me to pronounce it Katie, but I'm like, it has an H, so. Yeah, I'm 38. I've been doing this non-stop forever since 1985. Been doing this for 35 years, so it's really just constant practice. Speaking of blonde, might as well pull that old story out of the mothballs. My natural hair is brown and it tends to turn reddish in the summer. But while I was working retail, I had been gradually cutting my hair shorter and shorter and shorter. And then I decided, why the hell not? Let's also dye it. But of course I was working retail, so I could only go for natural colors, so I went for this really, really light platinum blonde. Oh yeah, streaming is fun. If you need any help, what is wrong with my brain? Kathy? Wow! What the fuck is in my tea? Well, I need serious help for pronouncing your very easy name. If you need help, if I can help, I will. It will be my pleasure. I obviously need help with language. So yeah, I dyed my hair blonde, went to work the next day, and while we were waiting for the owner to come in and unlock the stores for us, this one girl who worked in the shop undermined saw my hair and she was like, "Oh my god, Shiro, it's beautiful. I love your hair." And I, thank you. She could have stopped there. But, you know, I got 6 years of autobiographical comics under my belt. Nothing can end up normal with me, okay? And yes, this story is in the Bootleg Cookies archive. But then she turns to talk to her friend for a second and turns back to me and says, "It's so nice that you went back to your natural color, because when you dye your hair brown, you look meaner." Okay, first of all, fuck you. And then she goes, what's your natural color anyway? Platinum blonde? And I'm like, brown. And then her face, like, not quite realizing what happened, but at the same time, kind of sort of slowly catching on that she's an idiot. And she's like, what? And I'm like, brown. My natural hair is copper brown. And then I point at my hair and I go, this has been bleached twice. And she goes, but your eyebrows are so pale. And I'm like, I'm half ginger! It's not exactly like I bleached my eyebrows. They are naturally invisible. They're shy. I used to have eyebrows, I know. There's a picture of me in the house at my graduation pictures where I have a full set of brown eyebrows. I don't know where they went. I don't know why they're so shy. The only advantage to this is when I dye my hair different colors like blue or green or pink, I can match my eyebrows. And I actually look good with blue or pink eyebrows. That's when she realized my hair color has nothing to do with me looking mean. When you dye your hair brown, you look meaner. Excusez-moi. How dare you? Needless to say, she was kind of uncomfortable talking to me after that. I have an always be face. Why do you think I don't face cam? Like, with a bit of work, I could probably figure out how to face cam while I draw. But why would I? I already don't have a lot of viewers to begin with. Then people would be like, oh, Shiro is streaming, let's go look. And then they see my focused face and they're like, oh, never mind. Like, I've seriously considered making a little signage to put on my table when I'm at cons that says, artist is not angry, artist is focused. Feel free to talk to the artist. I'm laughing, but it's been a real problem. I do not have an approachable face when I'm focused. I'm a lot friendlier than I look. Or sound. Oh, thanks, Paul. I should update that file because I've had so many more colors since then. Yes, I do have the Grinch smile. Like, my natural smile is cute. But if you take too long to snap the pictures, hint hint nudge nudge, looking at you dad, my face will cramp up and then I got this like, yeah, smile going on with my extremely crooked front tooth. What I like to call my janky tooth. Like that thing is practically sideways, it's so crooked. Oh, sweet. Bang Bang is gonna stream soon. Yeah, I mean, I'm cute, but when I'm focused, I'm less cute, to put it politely. Paul, for that I would need to, make them myself. And they would not be giant. Because I do have a cricket so that I can make my own stickers. But like I said, they would need to be much smaller. Than what I offer up on my Redbubble. Because Redbubble doesn't really have a like a reduced fee for people that, for the artists that make the stickers. Another thing I could do, but they would still be smaller too, would be to wait until Sticker Mule has a sale. And that's still more money that I don't have right now because I have to focus on the stuff I do have. Like the Skull Jerry stickers and pins. I would like to liquidate a bit of that before getting on some new products, because I'm also limited in space, not just money. Yeah, Bang Bang, I have a cricket, and that's another story that's in the Bootleg Cookie Archives. Oh my goodness. That was a fight and a half. Wait, is that a... Hang on, I'm gonna skip that. We are not having Christmas music in April. Because I can't afford to move out. Sadly enough. It's okay, I know what you mean. It's not just about the art supplies that I have, it's also because you like me. But yeah, I've been asking for a cricket for Christmas, and Mom saved up to get me one. Bless her. But the thing is, the delivery guy is allergic to ring doorbell. And he's also extremely quiet. So I happened to go upstairs, and I mean, this dude was quiet. He didn't even trigger the pug. That's how quiet he was. And that pug was quite easily triggered. He didn't trigger the pug. My sister didn't notice he was there. And then I go upstairs and I notice there's some boxes at the entrance, and I'm like, fuck, delivery guy strikes again. And I went to pick them up, and I notice there's a cricket box with the other boxes. And I know for a fact my sister does not craft enough to ask for a cricket box. And I'm like, oh shit, that's my Christmas present. So I had to go and ask Rox to go and get the boxes for me. And she was pissed. Now that part is on Bootleg Cookie. What I haven't drawn yet is how the delivery driver, she called to put in a complaint. And the delivery driver gave his boss like 3 different stories in the span of 15 minutes. I'm not kidding and I'm not speculating, that's really what happened. Because we were told the 3 different stories. He first claimed that nobody was home, but like all the cars were in the driveway, so yeah, everybody was home. He claimed he tried to ring the doorbell, but nobody answered. That is not true. We would have heard the doorbell. I can't even hear when my Uncle Ellis knocks, and he's not a loud knocker when I'm downstairs, so imagine. And then he said that he and my mom had an arrangement that he was not supposed to knock on the door or ring. And because we speak to our parents in this family, of course, that was also a lie. But my favorite part is when he decided to call my mom at work to tell on my sister. My 20-some-year-old sister. I'm not sure how old she was at the time, 23 or 24. Like, what exactly did he expect my mom to do? He literally called my mom at her job to complain about my sister complaining about him. The entitlement. Like, it's almost admirable. If it wasn't so goddamn stupid. And yeah, sure, we can art together. Gaming together might be a little harder because I really don't have a lot of multiplayer games. I just don't multiplayer that often. I game alone. Well, I'm assuming the image is still going well for you guys because it's frozen again on Restream. And I haven't seen anybody tell me that it's frozen for them, so it must be going okay. Like, I have the Mario Kart 8, but it's the version on Wii U, and I really didn't feel like re-buying it for the Switch. Like, I haven't even really bought anything new for my Switch since I got Dragon Quest XI. Like, I did, because it was on special, I did get Evoland. I played a bit of Evoland 1, didn't touch Evoland 2 yet, because I keep going back to Dragon Quest, so... Figured it was just easier to, if I want to get new games, to get them on other consoles, so I would not be tempted to go back to Dragon Quest. And that is why I have Breath of Fire 1 and 2 right now. I was browsing the Sputnik store. I actually was looking for some PlayStation 1 games. Didn't find anything I was interested in. And I was like, just for kicks, let's go look at the SNES section. I go and look, and right there on the first page, Breath of Fire 1 and 2. And I'm like, I can't risk waiting to have more money in my account and risk losing them again. So I went ahead and bought them. And right now I'm waiting on some reproduction boxes from Custom Game Cases, I think it's called. They were in Toronto last time I checked, so I should be getting them this week, I suppose. And then my games will be nice and protected. In some really pretty boxes that I will obviously post on Instagram. Yeah, I usually dump a bunch of games in my wish list. Games that I know that don't have physical versions, because when there's physical versions, I want the physical version. I want to be sure that I have the game after the console shuts down its online shop. Plus, usually Nintendo consoles don't really have a lot of room on them. So yeah, multiple reasons. And sometimes the wishlist game shows up and it's actually at a decent discount because it's not a Nintendo first-party game. Yeah, probably the other reason why I'm not buying any new games, because you have to step out. Well, of course, the main reason is because I don't have money for new games. Art supplies, I always get money for that. New games, if they're on really good special, then yeah. Or if it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, then yeah, I will just work harder to get that money back. And today's strip is taking a while, compared to usually. Maybe I'm slowing down in my old age. And now for some pink, because the dollar store knows how to match their colors. This is obviously sarcasm. This is Ariel from The Little Mermaid demonstrated. Pink and red does not always go together. Yeah, you're damn right that dog is spoiled rotten. Like right now, she has a bigger collection of plushies than I do. She's still working on her Christmas plushie. It still has a face and everything. Mom stopped getting her squeaker toys because she will bust these open, rip out the squeaker, and like it takes a while for her to bust them open because she's still a pretty small dog. So that's a lot of squeaking. I don't have an orange shirt, but hey, it's Easter. Man, talk about missing lines. Wow. Professional comic artists, people. Ah, yes, of course. Rox's amazing color palette of clothes. Yeah, that's more like it. Like, must destroy. That's the fun part, though, when you're working digitally. Your lines are so confident. There, my lines know there's a Control Z. But that's the thing, if you hesitate too much when doing line art, that's when you get the wobbly shit. I understand hesitating when you're doing it on paper. There's always a certain level of hesitation that you can't really help because you can't fuck around, but when doing digital work, then you can afford to goof off a bit more and overlap stuff. Now, of course, the chocolates were wrapped, but I'm gonna draw them brown anyway, just to make them more recognizable as chocolate. Like, for those people that's seen me work on my traditional art on the first Saturday of the month, I draw fast regardless, but once again, this is 35 years of practice. And if you're younger than me, you can draw as fast as me. Good. Good for you. Keep doing it. You got there faster than me. I'm a little old to be jealous of younger people that can work better than me. Like, I'm gonna die sooner than you, so good on you for being able to be better than me at your age. You'll be able to do nice art longer. We're almost done. When's the last time I saved? There, just in case. I like doing the backgrounds like this because then you can tell where I missed some spot when coloring. Now this is how I like to do word balloons. When they're slightly off kilter, they look more organic, and I'm all about organic in my art because I do not eat organic at all. Thanks, Paul. I do my best every week. I mostly stream to make sure I actually go through it, because before I used to stream the comic I would sometimes wait until like Friday morning at the latest before I finally worked on that Friday's bootleg cookie. So this keeps me on schedule, me and my ADHD. Yeah, it actually comes in as default in Clip Studio. It's basically a vector fill brush, but like quote-unquote exclusive to Clip Studio. But it's not an extra download or anything, it comes with the software. It's usually kept with the text. I say usually because I've noticed that a lot of new people that download it and then show me their display, Clip has changed some stuff around. Like, there's some stuff I know I changed to myself, like I put the lasso fill tool in the selection marquee option when it used to be down here with the other shapes. When I try to help people with Clip, sometimes it's there's a learning curve because their menu is not the same as mine. Of course, you have to make sure to put your text in a vector layer. But then again, if you put the text in first, the layer of the text automatically becomes vector. Same goes for word bubbles. The word bubble layer, if it's separate from the text, because it does happen, it will automatically be a vector layer because it's a vector brush. Other options, because I like to use a mix of the curved balloon to make the overall shape of the balloon, and then the balloon pen itself to make the tails. But you can also use the ellipse balloon and then use the balloon tail, and there you go. As you can see, the ellipse word balloon is like extremely geometric and very equal and very quote-unquote fake. It's good for tiny little words, like I could have used it for the wow, but for big balloons, then it's a little hard to deal with the way text shows up. Because here's the thing, with Clip Studio, of course, it was designed by Japanese people, so it assumes you're going to draw manga. So it assumes you're going to write in Japanese, which is up to down. So of course their word bubbles tend to be more shaped like this. And it looks better when you put some actual kanji or katakana, hiragana in there than when you put the alphabet. Because I can't really say English alphabet because, well, it's not just the English using this alphabet. Oh dear, we're almost at 3 o'clock. Holy jeez. Poor mom. She was so sorry because the box was mangled. And I couldn't stop laughing. But we are done. Yeah. Hey, I said pause. There we go. And as usual, with each end of the stream, extra special candy-coated, chocolate-covered thanks to Amber B, Jeff B, Paul K, my patrons. Paul, of course, being the same Paul as in the chat. Constant lifesaver. Your continued support, all three of you, is extremely appreciated. And of course, the next live stream is going to be next Sunday at 1 p.m. East.